And it's been the rule of many. And God, I know I'm one. That's right. That's what fucking alcohol and drugs will do to you, man. Abel, man. Thank you for you for supporting the channel, man. For helping the channel. Uh, um, I made this video especially for you, bro. You said we helping you with your sobriety. Hey, bro, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, man, that it feels good to hear that, bro. That at least I'm doing something positive with my channel. And man, let me tell you something, bro. When I was in prison, and I went to all those groups, almost like at least 95% of the crimes committed by lifers were these guys were under the influence of alcohol or drugs. But look, man, you guys already seen on the title, man. This guy, he was a paisano. He stole from a big timer, bro. And I don't mean in the dispensa que I don't have my shirt, dog. I just want to apologize. I just went to work out, man. Guys, you see, hey, I feel better now since I've been doing the burpees and the Navy SEALs, dog. It's helping me, man. I'm helping you, you're helping me, bro. And with that, it feels good, dog. I'm getting back in shape. Look, people, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this story from the bottom of my heart, bro. That most like I said, most of the guys that go to prison, they committed that crime under the influence, man. And drugs in prison are a big problem, bro, homie. Drugs in prison are a big problem. And I don't mind telling you that I was a piece of crap, man. I was a piece of shit. I was a selfish mother effer, dog, in prison, doing this. I was selling, bro. I was selling. And I was contributing to somebody's misery, bro. Just like the song says, dog. It was the ruin of many, and God knows I was one, and I'm not the only one. There's many, bro. And let me tell you this before I I start with my story. I'm gonna tell you a little story on the side, dog. I already told you guys about the the incident that I had with my best friend, dog. My best friend. He thought he was gonna get over with some carga, bro. And it wasn't even mine, bro. But since he was my best friend from my state, from my hometown, I decided to, hey, let me do it, bro. And I know, man. Before this battle was, this fool had fucking arms, dog, like fucking 18s, 19s, bro. He was a little bit skinny when he was working out. He had a big old horseshoe, bro. That's what they call it, horseshoe, bro. Hey, that fool had, Popeye, bro. That fool was Popeye. And I remember one time we had this little incident with the camaradas, with the homies, sureños, and that vato was trapped. He had two. And when I got him, somebody from a homie from Clovers. He was from Jalisco también. He knew I was gonna get him. I told him, hey, just to let you know, hey, he told me, hey, that was strapped. So I didn't care, bro. And I'm not saying this to make myself look like I was a badass, dog. It is to let you know that this was over drugs, homes, and how it wasn't even my fucking drugs, homes. It was getting shit from the homies, from the blacks. And he was leaving. He was getting transferred, dog. And I said, nah, he's not leaving. He's leaving with some some freaking holes. And I know, at the time I felt proud of that shit, dog. But like I said, most of the problems in prison are related to this, man, drugs, and especially, bro. I don't know now. They call it the queer juice. Crystal, but back then it was Carga, bro. Carga, Negra, Chiva. It was the main fucking. I tried that shit before, dog, and this is how fucking crazy that shit is, dog. And you put yourself at somebody else's mercy, dog. You know, at somebody else's mercy. When you owe money, hey, well, if you don't got no money, man, you just do this and woo 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 and do a holiday. You know, give me the, you know, it has happened, dog. It has happened. And it's sad, dog. You know how a human being, you know, this battle, you know, real strong, you know, almost like a bodybuilder, dog, can put himself at somebody else's mercy, dog. You a human being, you worth it more. You know, you at the same level that anybody else, dog. You know, whether that was a shot caller or this and that, hey, nah, bro, we're all the same. But look, man, let me tell you a little story about this, you know, the incident, dog. This battle took from a big timer, dog, from a big timer, and I don't mean a big timer from, you know, it was a big timer paisano, bro. So this battle thought he was gonna get, you know, because a lot of them battles, what they do is they go to the visit, right? They go to the visit, and they bring that shit. And some of them, they get some fucking scandalous, you know, they've been doing it for a minute, but one day they just feel like, oh, I'm just fucking go somewhere else and they're not gonna know me, I get out. But this is what happened, bro. This vato, like I said, he stole some from a big timer, dog. I'm not gonna say his name. Only thing that I know that this vato, he was a ñero, right, from the F, right, this vato. And so he did that shit, went to the hole, bro. And they didn't ask Gisele, bro. Hey, get him? Nah. Look, man, something worse, dog. Something worse. When he went, you know, you had to go to committee, one of those places, and you got to leave this cell sooner or later. So they shot him a guy. Hey, bro, get all his fucking info. You know, addresses and everything, no? Family address. Damn. They shot him all. And you got to, bro. He's your celly. You got to. And you know, they didn't tell me, get him and whack, and nah, that shit. They just give me his info, dog. Bro, they got his info. And man, one day homeboy gets a letter, dog. The thief, the dude that was fucking doing his Candace move, he gets a letter, and homeboy said that when he got the letter, he was like this. Started doing this, dog. Hitting the table. His fucking sight was lost. He's you know, he started doing that. You know what I mean? He wasn't. Let me put my hands over here because it sounds weird. Huh? He started doing that shit on the table, bro. On the table, going like that, dog. And homeboy say he lost it, bro. He went crazy. Why? Because they got his family, dog. His whole family. And they shot him a head. This is for... Tell him. Don't give it to him. Just tell him this is for... because they don't want to use that as evidence. You know? Don't tell him. Hey, this is... Let him know, hey. Let him know that, you know, he's good to go now. They didn't get him. Like I said, they went and got his family, bro. And it's sad, bro. It's sad how you put yourself into somebody else's mercy over some stupid shit, Holmes. Me myself, you know, when I was drinking, I was drinking heavily. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't drink no more. I do once in a blue moon, right? But I did some stupid shit, bro. Drunk. And I seen the misery and all the problems that shit causes in prison, bro. And it's not only amongst paisanos, Mexicans, it's everybody, bro. It's mostly 95% of the problems are that shit, no? Because the other problems, they can be solved. Meaning, homeboy didn't go to chow. Just give him a chequeada. He did respect it. Give him a check. But somebody still in that shit is like, nah, bro, nah. Especially from a big timer. No, they're not gonna let you slide, dog. This is what this is their thinking, dog. Their mentality. Oh, he's taking from me, Holmes. He's disrespecting me and everybody. In your mind, this is because I played that game, dog. In your mind, everybody knows that he did that shit to you. In your mind. Only a few people know, right? But if you don't do it, I can get over that full también. I can get over this battle anytime. So you go and handle your business, bro. Over some stupid shit, dog. Abel, bro. I hope you you can cure yourself, bro. You said we're helping you with your with your problem. Hey, bro, this is for you. I hope I wish you nothing but the best on your journey. I know it's hard, bro, but I left that shit, no? I used Carga a few times in prison just to see what it felt like. But I was doing some other shit, no? And I left everything, no? A lot of people thinking that I'm using. I'm just like that, though. I'm hyper. I'm hyper. I do this and but like I say, I do drink once in a blue moon, man. But not as much as I used to, man, because it makes me do stupid shit. With that amount, gente, stay out of prison, man. Prison is hell. Prison is nothing nice. Prison will take the best out of you, Holmes. Your every piece of human that you have in you, prison is gonna take him, and they're gonna check your, butthole, your behind, your trunk, every fucking day, dog. Youngsters, don't go to prison, man. Stay out. That I'm out, gente.